onion carrot in there. The carrot acts as a sweetener instead of putting sugar and white sugar. I don't like to do that, so if you like to take a little bit of the acidity off of the tomatoes and add that little bite of sweetness that you taste sometimes in a sauce, you can just grate some carrot in there. And you know, a lot of times you use the sofrito to start a sauce anyway, which is the celery and onion and carrot, and that gives it a nice flavor as well. I have opened up the San Marzano. I have the onions in there. They're starting to cook down a little bit, so I can now add in a few cloves of garlic. You can mince it up real well if you want to, but it's going to cook down anyway. So then I'll put the garlic in. I don't want to put that in too early. Put a little salt in there. We're going to put more in later. Some red pepper flakes because I like the spice on everything. So, and then your fresh herbs. So at this point, you can take and just peel back your rosemary, peel it off the stem. That'll cook down too. Just get the stems off of there. And you can mince that up too if you want. Like I said, some people are very fanatical about getting it all diced up real good. I know it's going to cook down. So then I have my oregano from my garden. I'm going to put that in there. I have some more fresh basil. I'll put that in there. If you have the pesto from the other day, you can put that in there. But definitely you want your fresh herbs. If you can break them, you don't have to cut them up because they're going to cook down, but break them. That kind of releases the flavor a little bit better. So you have that in there, your onion, your garlic, a little bit of carrot for the sweetness, a bunch of herbs from the garden, a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of salt. Smelling good. Smelling real good. So that's starting to really come together. I don't know what just flew out of there, but it's all good. So you have that base of the herbs and onion and stuff cooking down in there. It's smelling delicious. It's smelling good. Now what I'm going to do is put these San Marzano tomatoes in there. Right? Like that. And then those will cook down a little bit, and then you can use the smasher thingy-majigger and get that all smashed down. I will blend mine because I just saw it. Anyway, yeah, so let it heat up a little bit. Put a little bit of pepper in there as well. Some black pepper. You can use some white pepper. You can use some of your pesto. You can put a little bit of parm in there after it goes, but I'm going to add some of this nice green pesto from my garden to really give it that extra flavor. Alright, so I'm going to get my water boiling with some salt in it for the Orrecchiette pasta, because this is all going to come together at the same time. So get your pot of water boiling while this is cooking down. Smash down the whole tomatoes and let that kind of cook. It'll get thick and yummy. You'll see. Okay, I'll be back with the finishing